Morning world, good morning world.
What up, y'all?
What it is, what's up? It's your boy Big Frank in the building, Jay Cherie. I go to the ATM, man, random thought. I go to the ATM, just mad random thought.
Where you go? Pull out something for me. Hey, man.
$2, it's like $2 fee in there. So, I get my haircut. That's today's task, haircut. Typing. It's a full day today. It's definitely a full day today. A responsibility.
Yeah. Like, I went to sleep early yesterday, knowing what today was going to be like, and then I got a phone call that woke me up that I had to take, and I was just like, it's a dub. Like, it's a dub.
No, fact.
Like, it took me a minute to get back to sleep, and when I woke up this morning, I was like,
no, definitely.
It's enough. Like today and tomorrow are gonna be two of the longest days of my life.
Yeah, I came into the studio yesterday evening. I went and got some Indian food, had that. Then I came here. I was going to do some work. Man, I sat on that couch. So I'm going to give me a little quick 20-minute nap.
You never do that.
And I did. I took it. I did take it. And then I got up. Program station, then I left. No, and then I just sat at times. I was just like, Father, whatever you're gonna do, now is a good time for. I can take the miracle now. Okay, God.
Yeah.
Definitely working it out. Life is just real. It's real. We're coming in after this song. Gangsta pop, oh gangsta pop. Boy, gangsta pop. Boy, gangsta. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Here?
Yeah, I can.
Good. Good.
Yep.
Can't wait till part 2 of the jingle.
Don't throw shaking on Facebook. I'm still battling in my spirit. I'll explain. Like it's because it's R. Kelly song.
I know.
That's why I'm just like, no.
4716, your boy Big Frank, like the Big Frank in the morning. It is 9 minutes past the top of the hour. I pray all is well. How you feeling today? Jay Cherie in the building with me, holding it down. What it is? What's up?
The building. I am ecstatic because I passed my challenge exam.
Come on!
Last hurdle to graduation. So, on May 12th, if y'all catch me on Facebook during the radio show shouting, you know what?
You better buck like.
Because Madonna's trying to hold me hostage for a very long time.
That's crazy. But it's even with all of that. You said it though. You said I'm about to test out these 2 joints. I'm about to make this happen.
And it only did be testing out of one because they found 2 credits.
Come on, 2 credits appearing.
Yeah.
I might go to school just because I can do it. no, definitely. And I think that just having the conversation months ago, even in last year, that what needs to be happening to watch it manifest is like, yo.
Yeah.
So I believe in manifesting, but the manifestation of glory, and I'm like, no. But you speaking it and making it happen, and God showing, when I say favor, crazy favor.
Getting grants.
Come on.
At the 11th hour to pay for tuition. Like, it's just been, God has been amazing. And, people be like, oh my God, the faithfulness of God and things like that. I never questioned his faithfulness. I was just wearing the timing.
Yeah.
Like, it's just kind of like, okay.
Listen.
It's almost.
But that, and I hate to say it. His track record has shown that he is an on-time last-minute guy.
He that 11:59 guy, like with 59 seconds left, like, almost been up, and there it is. How you doing?
I'm looking this morning. I'm in a place of awe and amazement, and like, God, what you about to do? because the contracts and things that's happening that's coming in is just like, okay, it's coming, God.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, God, dag. And then we got to move, Lord. Where to, Lord? Where are we going? Where are we going? And I'm just like, Father, my life is expanding. It's a lot happening.
Yeah.
All at the same time.
It is with your kid reproduction. It's coming real soon, dude. Like, I was like, wow, it just seemed like they just had the gender.
We just he about to turn 1 next month.
Right.
And it's that's crazy to me. The fact that Big Frank has a 1-year-old. Like, I have a kid.
And 2 pit.
Like, I have a kid. Like,
who's just like you. Like, that's if y'all have ever followed us on Facebook and YouTube, like when nephew has visited the stage, he's just like his father.
No,
yeah,
no, and in fact he is me, and I feel so bad and happy for his life at the same time because the way he conducts himself is his personality. I just be like, dang, look at little Frank, like little Frank for real, and it's like, hey, I get it, but I'm in awe. I ain't gonna hold you. But listen, when we get back, y'all, we're getting into Big Girl Chronicles. Make sure tonight is the night. Hallelujah.
Yes, let's be a lady.
Yeah.
4600 Union Road.
Come on.
Dr. and Apostle Mo Styles and Dr. Melanie Styles will be doing the services.
Yeah.
Starts at 7 p.m. Zion Quest. Well, it's Covenant of Grace, the building in Zion Quest. Don't want to confuse the people. But, come out and join Let's Be a Lady. The colors tonight, if you want to join, is pink and rose gold or gold mixed together. So if you want to be in line with the color scheme, come on. And then Saturday is the Purification Clinic, $25. You don't want to miss that. I'm excited for this whole week. I know guys are going to do something crazy. Yeah. So come join. And then also the Cash App here, $25 is Lady Baby 7.
Yes.
And come on through.
Thanks. Because I'll be there as servant, camera person, but I need a word. I need a deposit. It's going down though. We're right back. Big Girl Chronicles coming up right on fire. 716 Big Frank in the morning.
What's good, people? Y'all quiet this morning. Y'all real quiet.
This rain, I know how we do with your spirits.
Listen.
But he got up. Huh? With all power in his. Huh?
Sunday was old school.
Yeah. Sunday was crazy.
2351 Whirlpool.
I know facts.
What time is it, church? Like, I didn't know that it was that late until he said something. And it reminds me of the service that we had at the old building, and service started at 10:30, and we was walking out that bad boy at like 3:45. Yeah. It was like, what happened? Like, Lori was just sitting, and we were just in it. Yeah. That little guy.
Right.
That little guy is something else. So I was like, okay.
Definitely something more.
He's like, oh, we gonna dance. Yeah. And we dance.
And well, good morning. Pull up. Listen, definitely was an amazing time. God is up to something crazy. I know so. I had a dream somebody gave me $5,000. Then I said, okay, God, whatever you want, however you want to do this, do it. I think this is a season. For me, it is a change that I've always expected, but didn't know how it was going to happen.
Right.
And the fact that I am in it has me like, God, now I'm joining. I'm not talking too much probably, but joining the. I went to yesterday. I went to City Hall. My goal was to go to City Hall to go to a City Hall council meeting, mm-hmm. But they ended up having, it wasn't a council meeting, it was a planning meeting, and they only had one agenda on the item. But I went there and I talked to one of the board C members.
Yeah.
And that was just a great dialogue, great connection. It's funny because I went in there, sat down, and they were like, and I was just engaged in the conversation. You know, I talk a lot anyway.
Yeah.
And people were coming in with the expectation that it was supposed to be a council meeting. But because it wasn't, they left. But I stayed.
Yeah.
So it was just myself, the members, and the lady named, I call her Lady Jackson, but she's not a pastor or nothing. She just Lady Jackson. But I had a good conversation, good dialogue, good report to them that about Niagara Falls, and that the city of Niagara Falls is actually planning to, like I said, an upswing.
Morning, Court.
Good morning, Court. A lot of things happening in Niagara Falls, but it was to make that connection was good. The man said to me, he said, it's good to meet somebody who has a positive mindset for the city of Niagara Falls. Because everybody that he said he just got the position maybe in February, he just came. He said everybody that he's talked to has always been a negative rapport. So I'm looking forward to building that relationship with the city of Niagara Falls. And then I'm getting ready to join the ministerial council in Niagara Falls. Lord.
You just find new ways of being busy. You would like, just when I thought that you were at the point that you couldn't find nothing else to make you more tired.
Yeah, I know. Listen.
You keep finding new things.
No, and that's what I said. And then operating legit more detailed in the chief ruling.
Yeah.
Listen, I said, Father Jesus, you got to do something. But one thing about this, I've always projected myself. I've seen myself in these roles. It was like, dang, and now I'm about to be a father, expansion. God, everything is happening so swiftly. I don't know what to do.
Right.
But just be it. I don't know. And I don't even know all that it tells me. And then I happen to look at the Ministerial Council of Niagara Falls. I'm not going to say they're all old heads, but they've been around for a minute. But then it's like
seasoned but not dead.
They're seasoned but not dead.
They're seasoned but not dead.
So they're making things happen. They doing little small stuff. It's like that. But I don't know. I don't know what God is doing.
I feel like this is, for me, I feel like this is the season of God showing me the faith that I didn't think I had.
Yeah. No, 100%.
100%. The more stuff that happened, the more I realized I'm kind of like my dad.
No, facts.
Not there, because his joint was crazy. But like, even with the situation with my car, I was like, God, either you're going to fix this car or you're going to make a way for another one. That people like, what you want me to do? Just pray. Yeah. Whatever. But it was just like my confidence level, and like I didn't know I had this kind of faith.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know that I could walk into a registrar's office and be like, and then to find out later on that nobody has been able to get this woman. Like nobody's been able to get in contact with her. They tried to send emails to her. Nobody could ever reach her. And that was the one time at the one moment where she was in the office by herself and it was just me and her.
Wow.
And like to see that, and it's just like, okay, God, what are you preparing me for? Because I've never known I had this kind of faith. Like even situations talking with my dad, and he was just like, this is perseverance. I was like, no, this is a level where I didn't know I had this kind of faith. Like, it was just like, whatever happened, happened. Like, when the car accident happened, I was mad because he did a hit and run, but I'm like, whatever happened, happened. Like, God was like, how do you feel about it? Whatever your will is. Yeah. Like, it was just, I've never had that because I've always tried to psychoanalyze everything and try to make a plan to make it work out. And God was like, I'm going to just break you with that.
No, and that's a real thing because logic says one thing.
Yeah.
The mind says like one thing, but God's like, no, that's not what I said. You serious?
Yeah.
You sure? All right. All right. But it is that the process of developing the faith that our spiritual father had, because at some point you're gonna have to get there because of the assignment that's attached to our lives. It's like, it's faith sounds good when it works.
Right.
Faith doesn't feel good when it's working.
Right.
So
that's
it's like,
good, sir.
Come on,
you don't preach that, sir.
I told y'all it's a book coming. I don't know what I'm
Just
doing.
write the book. Right?
You know what? You know what I have to say? I am having to learn to rediscipline myself.
Yeah.
I just got habits. Like TV time is really getting ready to be because not how crazy this does sound. My wife will be mad at me when I say this. Now I understand the importance of having a home office.
Yeah.
Because what has to be done, I want to be able to be home. I got children, I got kids, so I got to function and still write and type. Lord. So a home office. So we need a 3-bedroom with a home office.
You need a 4-bedroom.
I need a 4-bedroom.
You need a 4-bedroom.
Or I need a sufficient basement. A basement that is not flooding, accepting water, that looks presentable.
Right.
I even take it, even if it's concrete walls, I'm down for that. But as long as it's not just receiving the outside inside.
That's crazy because like there's at least 2 I gotta flush out.
Yeah.
And I'm just like because during my hiatus, the original surgery, I was like, oh, okay, I got time, so I started working on it. Then it was just like I lost all love for it because I was just going through a lot, and I'm like, I ain't writing this. And then it was like, okay. Then the second surgery happened, and I'm like, bro, okay, I got some time, wrote a little bit, and then it was just like school, ministry, work, study, trying to manage, and I was like, I ain't got the time. So like now it's like after graduation, pretty much I'm gonna try to work on it during the summer because I am just adamant of resting this summer.
No,
and I know I'm lying to myself.
You lied to yourself, I know you lied to
right.
yourself.
I'm just like, what you doing this summer? I'm asleep. I'm gonna go to the gym. I was like, I'm gonna just relax because I know my next 2 years is school year round, summers, everything. So I was just like, as soon as it came out, I'm like, I'm lying because I know.
Yeah.
Now that my schedule is gonna pick, gonna be freed up from school, not freed up completely, but freed up from school. Hey, I'm gonna need you to do this, and then we gotta prepare for this. We gotta get this. I know it. So you just caught me lying to myself on camera.
Listen,
I really thought
it is the expectation. It is the hope. It is the hope.
Like I'm a rest. Probably not.
That is crazy. Jay Sheree is showing you.
What's good, everybody? You already know what time it is. It is Big Girl Chronicles. And on this, I guess terrific Thursday.
Come on, call it.
It's a little dreary outside, but I wanted to talk about body positivity because this is something that the community, the plus size community, has been steady debating for a very long time, and they have used Lizzo as a poster child for body positivity. And so I feel like we need to have this discussion as plus size women. I'm sorry, skinny ladies, this is not for you today. But even though I admire Lizzo for her stepping out of the box and things like that, and kind of just bringing awareness to big and beautiful, you know what I'm saying? I kind of feel like we have to stop using her as a poster child for body positivity because some stuff is just extremely, extremely, extremely over the top. Just wearing a plastic suit with just your nips covered, like being out here in just nothing but fishnet and a thong. That's not body positivity. And that's her thing, and she's perfectly happy with that. But body positivity is really embracing your plus size body and understanding that it's okay to be plus size and fabulous. It's not to be overexposed and be naked outside to force people to try to accept you. This is actually a form of bullying. And I know people may argue with me about it and say, well, if it wasn't for people like Lizzo, body positivity wouldn't be out there. That's not true because before the Lizzos came along, we had Jill Scott when she was plus size. We had Angie Stone when she was plus size. We had Kelly Price before, you know, she was while she was plus size. And although these women did lose weight for health reasons, not because they didn't enjoy being plus size, the thing is, body positivity is not being naked and forcing society to accept it. Because the more you do this, the more you actually put a negative light on those who are plus size. And more men, and I'm gonna be honest with you, ladies, more men are repelled by this need to be naked, because you're like, well, you're gonna accept me for who I am. This is not 100% true, people. This is actually the reason why probably some of y'all are single. It is because you trying to force something that people really don't want to see, and you're in the end making yourself look in a negative light. So in this edition of Big Girl Chronicles, I want you to understand that body positivity does not equal nakedness.
Come on.
It equals being positive about your plus size and dressing to the place where you feel beautiful and we feel, you know, kind of bodacious, but you are still covered because you're beautiful.
Yeah.
You're intelligent.
Yeah.
And graceful.
Yeah.
You a big girl.
You a what?
You a big girl.
You a who?
You a big girl.
Listen, it's going down this morning. Big Frank in the morning. Listen, just a quick update, if you will. The grand opening that was scheduled for the Bivens barbecue spot has been postponed to tomorrow because of inclement weather. He's using the word inclement. because of the weather outside. She postponed it until tomorrow. So this is a quick update, but it's going down this morning. Listen, I see my girl Carrie Dobbs on here this morning. So this song is her song. We do the reprise of the version is going down this morning on fire. 716. Let's go. Where's the original?
This is one of Rochester's fun. She's from Rochester.
She was Niagara Falls.
Oh, she Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Carrie. I thought you was in Rochester.
No, she's from Niagara Falls. Her
oh no, that's Serena. That's Serena.
Yeah. Carrie Dobbs is country tradition. That's her dad, Bishop Dobbs.
Shout out to the locals and the finest. She's a very best kept secret. Like I cannot wait for her international exposure.
Yeah.
Because people really just don't know.
I think she's been to London. She's been out here. She be out here.
Oh, you're welcome. No, I admire your ministry, ma'am. Because you done sang us into a place a few times.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That's crazy. When I was out here living borderline heathenistically, I would go to their church on occasion. I knew the Lord, but he wasn't. We didn't have a steady hand.
I think we as believers all had that one conditional relationship with Lord, where it's like we was cutting the fool. We knew Jesus. We were scared when certain thunderstorms happened because you thought the Lord came back, but I know Jesus, but right now I'm operating rebellion and just hope he has mercy on me.
No facts. Side note, Matt Randall, listen to this song. Y'all call him Jesus this much, okay? Get my spirit going. I'm apostolic at the heart. It's something about the name.
Yeah.
Matt Randall, no, but facts. Me and Jesus has had an in and out relationship for a long time. You know, I'm backsliding.
Yeah.
Backsliding two step, okay? That's but I remember in 2000, maybe 10, 2010 or 9. I was like, all right, God, I'm here. Whatever it is, let's go. And I ain't did everything right. Hallelujah. But I accepted.
She said, call him.
No,
listen, that'll change his whole radio station. Listen.
What is happening? This is a little different.
They come back from breaking a whole hour.
Okay, I'm glad you come into the studio one of these good old mornings. I'm not sure what your schedule's
like. The worship experience.
No.
Listen,
I'm going to put this out here and I'm going to say it. We will. Friday, when I get the flow proper, on Friday is going to be live performances. On Friday. We're going to do a radio show on a Friday, but Friday morning, there's going to be a live performance. Camera's going to be over there. I got the ID in my head already. The camera is in the process of being purchased. I need $600, but I'm going to get it. and performances. It may not be like a full band, boom, 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 cat, but you might get a good track, okay? A good track performance, and let God have His way. If you can, then again, God is able.
Yeah.
Then again,
we never know.
I can put a drum set somewhere in the keyboard, okay? Listen. But definitely, I want to get into doing Friday lives, a live little presentation.
Okay.
So
we about to be busy.
Listen, that's
why I said my summer ain't gonna be mine. It's not like.
and I think my this is too much music. My bad. Delegation. Oh, thank you. Thank you. And I should know because the camera. The idea. Thank you for being.
Yep, it's okay. I was just like, I've stared at me for a very long time.
And now those who watch are gonna see me in the camera, whatever. But definitely delegating efficiently. I got to get the habit of doing that, and because there's a lot that I want to do. I see the vision, and it just keep it. The problem is that I see the vision, and it's not decreasing.
Yeah, it
keeps. I said, Father God, how? Okay.
But it just keeps getting bigger.
Fact. So it's but part of the journey of a Christian, I didn't even put a question of the day out there. I will. But like the journey of the believer, I've been in and out. I've been in and out and in, out.
Listen, I have moonwalked back into service. I'm tired. I'm going back.
But like I know this season is so different for me. I went to Zacky's, which is an indie restaurant, and I walked in and the lady was like, "Oh, bless you, man of God." Bless you, okay.
Who is
you? No, black. And then but then the young lady, and she was she worked there, but she was white.
Yeah.
And but her conversation afterward, like she was, Apostle the Bishop, just to work. And I was like, oh wow, you've been watching, like she'd be watching us. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And it's like the encouragement was good, and I admire that. The encouragement which she's given, but this season is yielding something different. Like, I can't say for everybody, but for us,
yeah,
it's definitely pulling on a whole other level.
Well, like I think about the song, like I give myself away.
Yeah,
and like which is my life is not my own. It's real.
Yeah.
Like when you really give God a full yes, like your life really isn't your own, and like. I was like, I just should not make plans anymore because like I know, but I also know the level of service that's required of me. And I'm not even 100% there. Like there's so much more. And like I have gotten to the place, like I had my moment of frustration with one of my sisters and things like that. But I was just like, I have to go back to the original thought of what people's yeses meant at the time they said yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because some people say yes to their assignment and some people say yes to a person. Yeah. And it's like when you understand that people's yes meant something different, you get a little less frustrated.
No facts. That's real.
Like for me personally, I'm on call. I was just like, I'm on call. Like I put the right numbers in my favorites because my phone stays on Do Not Disturb. I put the right numbers in favorites because I know like at any moment I can get a call, but like I need you here.
Yeah.
I need you to do this. Are you available for this?
Right.
And
I keep telling people, sometimes elevation comes with being available. Well, I'll tell you this now, and then y'all can just check me in the next 365 days. They have a planning board meeting, which is not the meeting that most people go check and see. But if I remain long enough, and I watch long enough,
right,
and I learn long enough, the day, I'm going to say this, y'all can complain. The day somebody gets sick, the day somebody goes missing, the day somebody's going with the Lord, they'll look for somebody.
Yeah. Why
not be? Because I've been here.
Right.
I've been watching. Give me a chance.
Yeah.
Boom, we in there. I found out, and I'm gonna say this, and this sounds crazy. It sounds crazy now because it can be taken out of context. My moments of elevation has come because I've been consistent and a servant and willing and faithful, and somebody went missing.
Right.
From the time that I started ministry.
Yeah.
My brother Marseille was teaching Bible study at Refuge. He ain't come on Wednesday. Looking around, we don't know what's happening. I stepped in.
Yeah.
He ain't come around next Wednesday. Oh, now I am.
Yeah.
One of the major faces of Wednesday night Bible study for the youth. Okay, we moving it.
Right.
Business wise, car wash. My dad had it. He went missing. They gone. Frank, you want to try? All right, let's go. Okay.
Right.
Boom. Favor. You know. They ain't have no rent. They ain't have those things. The only reason why we stopped doing car wash is because all the pipes busted. But I said, okay, guys, let's go. All right, favor. And then even at Covenant, like I wasn't coming to Covenant Church. Nobody.
Listen, like I tell, like people don't really want to know the truth. Half of the people was not trying to come there,
No,
and it wasn't that we had no issue. We had no issues with the church or anything where it was like, you know, because it was rumor. Oh, these people didn't want to be here because no, that was not the case. We were perfectly content where we were. And it just kind of.
I ain't gonna God made me leave. It was Lord. Like God said, legit. Where I was at was just I didn't know at the time. I didn't know, but where I was at was downsizing. And God says, I'm expanding you. I'm not downsizing you. So I need you to go to a place where the vision is still expansion. It's still changing the world. It's still reaching. It's still building. It's still buying property. It's still getting a campus. It's still striving to live on a higher level. And Jesus.
Yeah.
But the question of the day, because we really have this little spiritual carry down the show.
You called Jesus for 3 minutes in the track, and this is where we are.
This is where we at. Is money worth staying?
Okay. So the backstory. The backstory is, and we're going to address the hot topics as well. There's rumors that Will is fed up, wants to possibly divorce her.
Yeah.
But Will is worth $350 million. And he divorced her. She getting half.
So it's the old blues song that say it's cheaper to keep her. It's cheaper to keep
He is valued at $350 million. So if he walks away, she getting $125 million.
How much is she worth?
I mean, not $125 million. My math is completely off. Wait a minute.
You said it's
175? Lord.
No, 175. You said 350?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 175. So she getting 175 million if he leaves. And that's not the only part. Not only on top of the money, but she got dirt on him.
Not dirt.
Good morning, Michelle Tucker.
Good morning.
Come on, listen. I'm a eventually come through and see y'all. It's
if you had number one, if you're toxic and if you're killing me and I'm just not living the fulfillment of my life, I'm leaving. Unless, watch how crazy this is. Unless I learn to function where we no longer, this sounds crazy, right?
She said you can't put a price on peace of mind. Listen,
that's real. But if I can learn that you stay on this side of the house, I stay on that side of the house, and we can just live our life and we are legally tied up, but mentally, emotionally detached. We just happen to occupy the same space. You ain't got to see me. Give me.
But what if?
But
but that also puts in the awkwardness of if you venture out and you meet somebody else.
Oh, we got it. Now, I'm gonna say this. This is probably not appropriate. I'm gonna say this into those who have money homes. Okay, you ain't got to see me. I ain't got to see. We can build we can split this house in two. Okay, we can make it bedroom, kitchen, living room, dining room, basement, garage. Your entry, my entry. Your entry over here, and we can do this house up, and it's called the Bad Marriage for Life Division Home. That's what they chose.
Yeah.
But like a peace of mind to an extent is like, hey, listen, if I can maintain the separation, I'm out. If I can go ahead and be like, all right, I'll give you $25,000 for the next week, whatever the case, and I can still survive on my own and still be okay handling it, it's a hit. I'm out. Because
but for him, I think it's more challenging because there are some directors that said they're going to put Will Smith in movies and stuff like that. But a lot of his projects fail. Mm-hmm. So, are we coming in? No,
you good.
Okay. So the pending money he thought he was going to have is gone. So it's like for him, for rich people, 175 mil is like low money. Like that's Michael Jackson death money. like that's it. So in his case, I have more to lose because now, okay, I may have contracts pending, so that's more money. So she may get more money. On top of that, apparently Jada's more toxic than we assume. And it's like, oh, you leave me, I'm a release your dirt on top of taking your money too.
Yeah. But now the question is though, like she want to get his half, can he get her half?
That's if she files first. Whoever files first is getting the half.
And that's a part of the game. Okay, first filing is a part of the these papers in his cabinet, but who's submitting them first?
First file, first pay. Man. I mean, for the average, American, for me personally, money is not enough to make me stay. Like it's just not my peace. I have people in my life that don't know where I live because I protect my peace. So for me, money is not a thing. But when it comes to real life situations, like there's 2 millionaires in this room. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you would ever go through that or I would, but like looking at these situations make it seem like, dang, you really want to watch who you get connected to and who you divulge this information to because they've been married, I think, for like 17 years or something like that. Was it like how old is?
Oh, I feel like it's longer than that.
So they've been together for a minute.
Yeah, so I'm not sure.
So in that time, you share certain things with people. Like you share some of the things that you would never tell your own people. Yeah. So the fact that it's like, oh, if you leave me, I'm taking half, and I'm dropping your dirt. Like this is gonna
be. And it's the dirt. The dirt dropping. Why? Why are you dropping dirt?
Like it just to me, it feels like a Biden Brown and India race again. Like who got the most dirt on the other person? Like, so that actually makes me sad because it's like you're trapped in a situation now.
We got over 25 years.
Over 25 years.
December 1997.
Okay. So they got over 25 years. How much he shared with her.
Yeah.
How much, he opened up to her. And then it's like, you leave me, I'm telling? Like.
Yeah. And I think that's just, man.
Free my man Will. Start a free will campaign.
It's really heartbreaking. I don't know. No fact, he needs to divorce her and reestablish himself. No facts, because at this point, I'm not about to be miserable.
Right.
My God is too good and too great and too big for me to be. He is my source. So bye.
And unfortunately, Will doesn't have that. So. I said, unfortunately, Will doesn't have that connection.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, Erica.
Good morning, Erica. What's up? How you feeling? That's good. Then. This is a local artist. It's my cousin. Kelly Anderson and Mellow the Fellow. Dance, come on and dance with me.
Hey.
Every time I hear this song now, I just can't wait for the next one.
Dude, okay, I'll tell you what it is when we are not on air. Because ain't nobody gonna catch me slipping. My beliefs and my principles.
Right. 5716, your boy Big Frank, like the Big Frank in the morning. It's currently 45 minutes or 15 minutes to the top of the hour. I pray all is well with you. It's going down this morning, and we're getting ready to get into the question of the day with my homegirl Jay Cherie.
Yeah.
Rocking with me. It's the loyalty for me. It's the consistency for me. It's the fact that they show up for me. I'm not saying she's the Lord, but she's getting really close, okay? Listen, but the question of the day is money worth staying?
Yeah.
Is it worth suffering the hardship, disappointment, failure, belittlement, mental discouragement, the shutdown, oppression, depression. It's just not.
Yeah.
I'm not.
So the story behind this is there's rumors that Will wants to divorce Jada. But there's two factors that's kind of keeping him from this divorce, which is he's worth $350 million. So if he leave her, she getting $175 million.
Yeah.
But also the nervousness of leaving her because she got dirt on him. And even though he wrote a book, there's obviously some stuff in that book that she knows that she like, you leave me, I'm telling it all. But this is also rumors.
Yeah.
This has not been confirmed. It was said by a friend of the couple or an associate of the couple.
Whoever the friend, whoever giving out the information won't the party. They won't want the party.
Yeah. So this is just rumor, so don't be like, Fire 716 said they get no. This is just rumored information, but yeah, that's the story behind it.
And I just feel like if you are I feel like the dirt part. Why are you? And after a while, it's like whatever. Okay, at this point, I'm whatever. Dirt or not. And this is why limit your video. I don't know what you got. Like, is it gonna put me in jail? You got, or is it just gonna make me look bad for the people? Because I think this is not if he was to divorce now, and Jada decided to put out dirt on Will, it would backfire because it would just talks about her toxicity and how she to blame. Like, I think that if she chose to right now, that it would not go as if dad will. It would just aid. It will aid to Will's mental health situation and status. It will aid to the fact that he got some stuff really going on that's very serious. Mm-hmm. He ain't know he was going through this or these issues, and it would make her look bad. I
don't know because if she red tabled it, I kind of feel like she could turn the angle because it was just like. This is, I've been holding this in for so long because I believe in protecting my husband. And, you're going to have her mom over there like, yes, baby. And we're like, the same person, toxic. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think the angle would protect her integrity if she red tabled it. And really it was just like, this is something that we've been struggling with for the 25 years we've been married. And I want to live my truth now because of separation over. Because I'm, like, I feel like the church is going to call him the Jada spirit. You got that Jada spirit on you, but like I really do feel like the way she can kind of manipulate the situation, she could angle it if she red tabled it. Yeah. And it was just like, I covered my husband. We said we were married to, bad marriage for life. And now he broke that because we were supposed to be in this together. And now I'm free to really express myself now that the divorce happened. Man. And women is going to be, you right, girl. Tell your truth. She can do it that way.
Yeah, but then it's like, it still doesn't validate an exposure to the world. Like, I get it. Your truth, whatever. You can live your truth today. You can live your truth tomorrow. You can live in your truth, but that doesn't always require the exposure all things. If it's been rough, it's been rough. If it's been hard, it's been hard. Me and my husband been battling with infidelity really all these 25 years. It's been telling me, okay, cool. So it's not for me to trust him. That's one thing. Then it'd be like, he was sleeping with Tanya, Keisha, Tyrone, Rebecca, John. Come on. So I don't know what's gonna happen here. I'm not a naysayer, but I am in the crowd watching. Okay, I'm watching.
One of our viewers said he needs therapy after this. He does love Jada, but she's so toxic and manipulative. If she never recorded him, we wouldn't really know how she is. That's very true.
No, fact. So that won't be facts. Yeah. That's, And those are things that she's like, baby girl, you the one. You toxic. You're not. And I guess it's a bad feeling when your helpmate becomes your hindrance.
That's a word.
Come on. I'm not preaching that. Okay.
It like, unfortunately, it really is sad. And like, I made a joke, behind the scenes, like, free my man Will. But like, at the end of the day, I do want him, while he's getting the help that he's getting right now, to really come into the realization of his value. Yeah. And just be like, take it. You know what I'm saying? You better do that Tina Turner. He can have it all. Just let me keep my name. Let me take it all. Keep my name.
I want nothing but my name. In fact, listen, it's going down, y'all. All right, here for 716 Radio. Make sure you check out Pros and Pour going down tonight at Janae Saquon, 1633 Her Avenue in the city of Buffalo, New York, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Drink specials and food specials. So it's going down. Jay, Cherie, this is going to be good. Going back Hot Topics, right on fire. 716 Big Frank in the morning. Yeah, but
this sounds crazy. This is rich people problem.
No, facts.
This is rich people problems. And like, I don't ever want to seem insensitive, but like, this is really rich people problem. You sit there like, so dang, I gotta get this girl $175 million and risk her like jacking me up. Like, right. But I think at the end of the day, too, and I'm not trying to turn it spiritual, but this is why you need the Lord, because you have to trust the Lord to connect you with the right person.
Yeah.
Because I've had people, and this is not just a relationship, like husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, or if you're part of the alphabet community, whoever your significant others. This is part of understanding your relationships and who you are connected to. Because there's people that I am no longer connected to, but their secrets are still going to the grave. I'm not going to expose you. I'm not going to tell your stuff. Even in the aspect of, dang, you hurt me. Yeah. I have stuff about people that they don't even know I have stuff about people. And it's because even though I broke fellowship with you, that doesn't mean that the secrets come out. And I think this is something that comes with maturity, because I have seen it where friendship relationships have ended. And they done did it all on Facebook. Like, I done see people do Facebook Lives telling people business. Like, oh, we ain't cool no more, so I'm not protecting them. So here we go. And,
Yeah, and I'm just not. All I can say is that my closet is full of stuff.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't want, because of our friendship or our separation or whatever, to be messy, because there's mess on both sides. Like, I believe that they can go toe to toe. Technically, they can go toe to toe. And like I told you, your red table talk, you should put that red table discussion away. Put the table up. Put it up.
Just retire the table.
Right. Because I can imagine what kind of woman she's been. She's been different her whole life. She's always been outside the box. I get that.
Right.
I do think that she does have toxic traits that are exhibited.
There's broken woman behavior.
No, facts. And
but the crazy thing is, out of all this, nobody cares about kids. Like, you are dragging your kids through this. You're teaching your kids that it's okay. Like, this kind of, like, because Jaden out here trying to save the earth. Mm-hmm. Like, he's always been eccentric. He struggles with his identity, but like, for the most part, he has kind of, I think he emancipated himself from his parents, because he said he wanted to be his own individual. And he out here saving the world, making plastic bottles that you can recycle. Like, he doing his thing, but like, I look at how close Willow is with Jada and how she gleans from her.
Yeah.
And so, like, even I saw Red Table, and I was just like, bruh, like, she told her, like, I could see you marrying a woman. Like, I could see you with a woman. And like, the fact that at the time, Willow was genuinely interested in men. Yeah. And it was just like, I wouldn't be surprised if you came home with a woman. Now, all of a sudden, Willow is into polyamorous relationships. Yeah. And it's like, the influence that she has on her daughter. Yeah. It's kind of like you're passing on, toxic generational curses, because now your daughter's like, well, my mom can see me with a girl. Yeah. And I feel like, okay, well, I can date both, and it's okay. Like,
and that might even stem to a lifestyle that even that she engaged in personally. So, like I said, she produced the Red Table Talk to make money. She's not the top actress. No, that's very much.
I mean, nobody really knows Jada outside of Low Down Dirty Shame in the Matrix movie.
Yep, then after that.
That's pretty much it.
And your Tupac love affair. No, you know what's toxic is being in love with a dead man. And how do you compete with that? How do you? I understand love, but I also understand having to release.
Oh, she said Hawthorne. I forgot about Hawthorne.
My mind is still in the process. Hawthorne.
It's a TV show, I think.
Okay.
I think it was it's a TV series, right? I think it is.
Might have been. It might still be. You know, my TV game is not up to par.
Yeah.
But it's like you know. I think Will wrote a letter to Tupac or something like that. It's something crazy like that. But like, you know, I understand that grief, that level hurt. You always love that person, but when
there's a TV show.
Okay. Yeah. And if that person overwhelms my current love, there's a problem.
Right.
There's a problem, and then for years, I'm not gonna knock it. Like my Aunt Jamie and my Uncle Naeem, I get it. She will always love him, but her love for him shouldn't be so overpowering that she can't embrace the man she with now and love him and cherish him. So I feel like that's crazy. I think that
it makes you wonder what kind of dirt she got on, because I mean she already said he was trash in bed when they first met. Like, how much worse can it get? Like, you know, unless she's trying, like, unless it's the threat of revealing intimate things that happened in his childhood that he hasn't, like.
Yeah, or.
I would say let this be an example, but like it's a bad example. But let this be an example of really who you give yourself to.
I need Alicia Keys to remix her song. We can go back like no, we can't.
Michelle and Obama.
I need a revamp for that selection, please. Thank you.
But yeah, like this is a testament to.
They her situation ain't no better either.
Well, at least they still together.
They're still
together, and he has embraced her naturalness, like her lack of never wearing makeup again, and just.
Yeah, I commend him for that. Yes, I was informed that the method of her arrival was a little messy.
Yeah. But see that, but I have to question it because who's spinning the narrative? Because with Kevin Hart, they said Aniko was the one who broke up him and Tori's relationship, where that wasn't true. Like, he was divorced to Tori, met Aniko at a club, and it was the timing of it that kind of made it look bad. But like, Aniko wasn't the side piece. She was just really just like, she came along at the final stages of his divorce, but she said, I remember her doing an interview, and I remember Kev was like, "You was gonna marry me," but like. She said, "I'm not dating a married man." Like, so they were friends, but it was like when we hung out in a group. Like we wasn't. And when the divorce became final, she said, "I gave him the space to get himself together and get over Tori." But like people assume, because it happened so fast. Oh, he was cheating with Aniko, and that's why he broke up with Tori. So it's like, she said, "Nah, he cheated with his wife." Listen, I'm like Frank. I want to hear all sides of the story, but that's funny. She was like, "No, he cheated. He cheated." But yeah, so you know, because like that was, and they put, if you cheat with him and marry him, he will cheat, and he did cheat on. He cheated on Aniko. There was that whole Las Vegas scandal. His boy, he told his boys he wanted to go to Vegas, and all of his friends was basically like, "Dude, we got families, we can't just drop everything and leave." Went to Vegas by himself, got drunk, and was set up by his homeboy with a girl, and they was gonna release the sex tape if he didn't pay him a certain amount of money, and he's still in court about that now.
I pray the Lord Jesus Christ, who's the head of my life, but just. The preachers ain't exempt by man. That's a lot. I just try to be a good husband day to day. I just try, and I fail because I don't call.
But see, I feel like they're cheating among. Okay, this sounds crazy. Cheating amongst the believer. I don't think it's the same as cheating amongst the non-believer. Let me explain. Because the anointing is attractive.
Mm-hmm.
The anointing is attractive. And what's in you, I'm trying to articulate this the way I see it in my head. Sorry, y'all, I'm having a pause.
Mm-hmm.
Cheating is cheating across the board.
Right.
But I think a lot of these people who are caught up in the church world, to some of them, is not going with the intention of cheating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like, yo, I'm going to go out of town and I'm going to smash. Like, I don't think that's the intention.
Yeah.
Where like with the whole situation, like I said, I used Kevin Hart as an example. His intention wasn't to go to Vegas and cheat, but he got drunk and it messed up his judgment. And he went out and, ended up cheating on Nico. But there are some people out here, there are some ministers, elders, pastors, bishops, overseers that do have that, their ritualistic side piece. And it is
not the ritualistic side.
They got their ritualistic side piece, but I think with the believer is when you have not dealt with your broken area, and you get to this place of influence, because I hate to call it popularity, you get to this place of influence, and now those people feed that area of like, oh, I am somebody. That's what causes the cheating. Mm-hmm. But this is why you have to be careful about allowing broken people to be in ministry.
Yeah.
Listen, ask God for kingdom relationship.
No, facts. And everybody don't follow up with the assignment. I keep telling people. Something is just the assignment.
Yeah.
Don't get captivated because
Oh my God. Oh my God. He said to me,
yeah, on both sides, even the man. Listen, don't.
She said flesh is flesh, what you feed is what you will.
No, that's 100%.
That's 100% true.
Feed the dog a biscuit and be back with some bread. What that means?
Why are you so all on the inside? That's like.
I don't even know what that means, but I just said that because that's what I heard.
Feed a bread dog a biscuit, he gonna come back with some bread. You just saw how old you are. So that is some old man sitting on the porch, like commentary.
That is dumb.
But no, like, you know what I'm saying? This is why, I was grateful for our dad, because he wasn't one of those come to church, join the church, and then put you straight to work.
Yeah, definitely.
It was like, listen, what you gonna come, you gonna sit, you gonna get what you need from the Lord, you gonna find your purpose, and then we will nurture it, and then allow you to then, once you get to that place where we really put you in position. Because like people come in and see potential. Because I remember back in my full flesh days, people wanted me to preach morning day, and people wanted me to preach when I was out here sleeping with girls. Yeah. And it was just like, oh, that's a preacher. She got potential on her. She got this. Dude, I was telling people no. Like, dude, do you know what I do when I go home? Like, but it was they fell in love with the potential.
Excuse me.
And didn't let me sit. It was like, we gonna let her minister. I will not, because I am scared of God. Like, he ain't killing me.
No, he's not taking me out.
He ain't taking me out behind the pulpit, like, and have that guy, like that pastor that died and said the Lord can take me right now and I'll be okay with it. He fell dead minutes afterwards. Like, you ain't gonna be, I'm not, no. So at that time, like, I was telling people, like, no, like, I'm not doing this. But I see it in you. That's great. Lots of people see it in me, but I have a respect for God.
Fact.
So yeah, I mean, I really hope that Will makes the best decision for him. Because ideally, if you don't have 6 houses, you can live off 175 million.
Listen, if you gotta listen, get your master plan and build and be an amazing father, be all that. But I just can't. I'm not. If I can't even, if Tyra wanted, Tyra watch, my wife watches from outside, so I'm gonna see if she's gonna come in. If my wife want to start getting toxic and bring toxicity, me and work have a conversation. I'm gonna do what he say do, but God, what up? Is this still? Oh, I'm just saying. I know you don't make no mistakes. I got my kids, but I might lay hands on the sick and it shall recover, but I'm not gonna be.
He's really not gonna lay hands on her.
That's my sugar. That's my baby.
People start to believe you hitting her. He is not.
Yo, y'all think I'm playing? My wife hits me like haymaker. y'all think I'm the one.
Well, you keep saying lay hands on the sick, It
pleased the Lord to bruise him. I'm just trying to be like, no, let me stop. I don't have time. No comments.
This is no joke for people who have been abused before, so please don't get sensitive with us. Disclaimers.
Oh. 4716, your boy, friend, like the Big Frank in the morning. It's going down this morning. It is currently 6 minutes past the top of the hour. Hope you're in a good mood, good spirit. The rain is dropping, drip, drop, drip, drippity drop out here in Western New York. But listen, we got some hot topics for you. So let's get right into it. Jocelyn Hernandez,
Phoebe,
is accused of beating down a girl at her show.
Yeah, so apparently this is not the first time this has happened, but the girl is pressing charges. Jocelyn was, I guess, doing a show. Her and the girl on stage though, because I saw the video. Her and the girl got into an altercation, and she started pounding the life out of this girl on stage. And so the girl was like, "Oh, okay, well, I'm suing you now." And there's video footage.
Oh yeah, but you know what's crazy is I don't know what show this is. Was it? I don't know what show, but it's show on TV now where it's like that's what they do. Like this is like they fought in the strippers corner. They fought out there on the floor. Like, yo, why? What is happening? But,
well, I think Jocelyn was on Love and Hip Hop.
She was on Love and Hip Hop because she started with Phoebe. But I feel like but definitely so I just ridiculous. I
think the lawsuit is for like $50 or something like that. I mean, she may not get all that, but there is video footage.
I'm about to give me a lawsuit. I'm about to sue somebody. Lord leave me. He look at me and
we're about to be at Ezel. Go look at the girl at the grocery store. I want $150,000.
That's crazy. And A$AP Rocky is arrested in connection with a shooting.
Yeah, so the person didn't die. The person was injured, but they arrested him as he was coming off of his private jet for a shooting that happened in November of this year. I guess there was another altercation, and so he's an accessory to the shooting.
Was he at the baby house?
I don't know whose house he was at, but they said that he was connected to it. So he wasn't the person who fired the shot, but he was definitely connected to it. So he was arrested, Brianna baby daddy, but he bailed out 15 minutes after he got there because the bail was $50,000.
Yeah, my. Listen to me. These streets, you cannot just conduct yourself out of character. You just can't. Yo, some of these folks are gangster for real, and that's just a real situation. That some people are legit. I'm the thuggish bone.
Yeah, it was assault with a deadly weapon.
Not with a deadly weapon.
Sorry,
come on, Rihanna, you ain't killing him.
Assault. It was an argument that escalated, and it said that it resulted in the suspect firing a handgun. Oh, so he did shoot. My bad, y'all. Firing a handgun at the victim. The victim sustained a minor injury.
You could have been dead, sleeping in your grave. But
so his name is Rakeem Myers. I did not
Rakeem
Myers. Yeah. So it's assault with a deadly weapon. His bail was set for $550,000, but obviously he got out right after. But you also got to look. Bail is. The number is like not the actual number. So when you get like somebody, don't ask me how I know this. When your bail is $1,500, you actually I think are dropping like $150 or something. Like it's a certain percentage that you're actually really paying.
Gotcha. Also, rumors of Will and Jada. We thought Will and Jada divorced. Jada addresses slap at the red table before the show.
So she basically said like it was a written statement at the beginning of the red table saying that that we need time to heal. We're dealing with conflict and resolutions, and this will not further be discussed until we are ready to discuss it at the table. So she plans on bringing this to the table.
You're trying to heal while opening up more wounds. So you will have this red table talk. Everybody's going to tune in. You're going to expose somebody else's, get them cut some more of yourself, get your daughter cut, your son cut, but you're still trying to heal. You can't cut and heal.
Yeah.
Heal cutter.
It was the fact that she had For me, it was the fact that it was like it will eventually be addressed at the red table. Ma'am, don't take this to the red table.
Yeah,
take this to the Lord in prayer.
But I mean, I also think that's a publicity to which show. So you're gonna keep watching, to see if now's the time to talk. Mad random. I seen this bus just driving across the window. I'm not taking the bus trip. Where I'm going, I don't know. I'm gonna take the bus trip. I'm gonna relax. Mad random. It's mad random. Like that bus.
Welcome to the Fire 716. I thought he was gonna say something like, "I saw a book. We need to get a bus ad." No, he said he's gonna take a bus trip. All right.
Yeah, I'm about to go. No, not the Metro. It was a different bus. It was not those things. But listen, it's going down this morning. When we get back with some local news, and it's going down right here on Fire 716. Big Frank in the morning. Let's go.
Yo, who cooking? Like, I'm hungry.
No, right.
I need free food though, because where this bank account is set up.
Yeah, I'm thinking about going to I got a haircut appointment at 11. I might go down to Hyde Park Cafe for a little steak and egg or something.
Oh, that sounds good.
Trying to cut out this bread. Trying. You know what I need to find? I need to find like hair dye without looking.
Like a Rogaine commercial?
Yeah, I need to go.
Don't get the powder. Because one good shout and sweat.
Yeah, no, we
gonna look like Jermaine Jackson.
No, we should be past that right now. Somebody got something where it don't.
Why don't you just get like hair stimulant, like the oil, like the stimulation oil? Put a few drops on your scalp.
I need immediately. I need. Here go the cut. Here go the solution. Yes. 100%.
Appreciate you.
No, fact, absolutely. Fact. And just keep me posted what y'all got going on. I'm down for support. And I'll be at City Hall next week.
Yeah. Steak and eggs sound good though.
Yeah, I need something that just it's something I seen on TikTok. This guy.
Oh, dang it.
It's just right here. Right here. Right here.
Cause like I've been longing for like a really good breakfast, but this rental, they lied when they said 27 miles a gallon. I swear they lied. I swear they lied. Cause
absolutely.
I put gas in the car 2 days ago, and I'm almost close to eating now.
It's a little different sitting up.
Yeah.
But it's all right. Yeah.
You gotta take your vitamins. Biotin will help your hair grow. Yeah, it actually does.
Mm-hmm. I'll take some vitamins. I think they're going to vitamin something.
Because I take biotin. I take a hair, skin, and nail.
That's
how you know you old when you got the pill container.
I gotta pop it.
You gotta pop the top. Because I do take biotin. I take a hair, skin, and nail. I take a woman's one a day. I take a vitamin C.
I got good hair. It's just missing. I got good, like here. Oh, it's beautiful thing. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, it'll come out. It'll curl. If I get some shea moisturizer, it'll give me that borderline, not quite Jerry curl, not quite S curl, but a loose
curl.
Like he might be Dominican, but we're not sure. but I just this right here, and it's going great. Yeah,
it could be the hats too. When you keep wearing hats like that, that's nice.
No, I just don't wear hats like that because it is.
Do you defeat the purpose? You keep wearing hats like that, you're gonna keep snatching more hair.
Yeah, I don't wear hats like this all the time. This has only been alive for a year.
But you wear other hats. You got other dad hats.
Oh no, it's fine. We sometimes you just gotta relax.
Thursdays, if you ever want to come, to be a guest, because Thursdays is usually just us.
Yeah. What I'm gonna have to start doing the schedule because my invites just be like yesterday was crazy. Yeah, but yesterday was just full. I just gotta get a schedule going, but definitely.
Because like people were mad that I started locking my hair.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, why would you do that? Because your hair is so naturally beautiful and curly. And I'm just like, you don't have to deal with it and you don't have to manage it. Mm-hmm. Granted, all it took was a splash of some water and some oil and a little bit of oil, but still, it got big and it got curly and sometimes it's uncontrollable. Go on and lock it.
It's okay, cause no problem. I've only preserved my hair now for my wife because she says so. If not, I'll be bald headed with a Kango and a hoop earring.
If you ever came in here with a hoop earring, the clowning that would happen on you.
Listen, like.
Oh God, I will clown you.
I'm coming. I'm not exaggerating, but watch me. Hoop earring, Kango, muscles on one side with the sleeve. Only like, yeah, God got me right.
Please know that's the day I'm a clown you as any clowning you have ever gotten from me.
No, I've had my ears pierced since I was like 11. I might come in here with 2 Jesus pieces.
Bald headed Kango. Don't encourage it. Don't encourage it.
Be like, Papa Frank.
No, that's Pip Frank. You come in like that. Like,
Frank, listen.
I dare you to come to church like that. Because we are.
You doing the menu today? Are you doing a veganistic? And I think it was. That's right. No fact. Veganistic meal today? I really check the things.
And the muscles.
Muscles. No, legit. Listen, my health is not in the best location. It's not in the worst location, but I got to get up out of here. So, no, it's not going to sleep problem.
No, let me explain. Because I went, like, the nutrition class actually taught me this. She said, yes, sir.
All right, I'm going to put an order in.
You can eat healthy, you can eat all this healthy food. But part of losing weight, you have to get adequate sleep.
Yeah,
because your body is not recharging. So you could go healthy vegetables. You're going to lose a little bit of weight, but you're not going to lose as much because you're not adequately sleeping.
I can guarantee you, I can challenge that if I cut out bread and I eat better, I can be a lot of exercise.
I didn't say that you wouldn't lose weight.
Yeah.
You're not going to lose as much weight as you want.
Yeah.
You will plateau quickly because you're not sleeping as much. Like you're supposed to get. That's how the body recharges and regenerates is through adequate amount of sleep.
You don't need 8 hours. You don't even need 6, 4.5.
You can get 6 hours of sleep, but you don't even get 6, dude.
Well, yes, I do. Why do you not say you get 6? My bad. 11, 12, 5, 4, 3. Absolutely, I get 6.
A consistent sleep, 6.
Oh, that's not real as a parent. That's not real as an adult. That's not real as a parent with my current situation. He don't even get 6 straight. No, but I got you. No, facts.
Because it's very.
Okay, I'm going to the menu. When look at me. I'm looking at me place orders over there. When can I? When is they ready? I got a hair appointment at 11. I can come after that.
Yeah.
But no fact, no, this is important.
You have to get sleep because that was my thing. I was eating healthy, drinking all. I'm like, why am I losing another weight? And it's like you're not adequately sleeping and your body isn't processing.
So I think I need to get whatever the minimum sleep is. That's what I need.
6 hours.
I'm about to go 5. I don't trust their 6. 6 is they exaggerating. I'm gonna go 5. I'm gonna go 5. With a good bounce back.
Hey, Will.
And starting the day early.
Chicken Will.
Facts, because I got you what you want. Let me go to yes. Give me a minute. We got a minute and 27 seconds.
You so selfish.
Me?
Let me tell you how selfish my brother is. I legitimately said I've been hungry since 7, like literally since 7:30. This dude ordered a whole food menu.
I did not order nothing yet. I'm going to BGC right now. I'm going to figure out what they got.
No, I actually did see a video where there was 4 dudes and 3 of them was eating and they tagged the video, yo, this dude broke, and they let their friend sit there and watch the 3 of them eat.
Independent.
And he was hungry like that. I I would never do that to
I
you.
would. It depends.
Yo!
It depends if you're the one consistently and always without. Yeah, today you got to say these.
I've had a season in my life.
No.
I've had a season in my life where I was the person that was always being treated because I didn't have it. So I can't say that because we have a brother who had a season where we was always paying for him.
There's a season and there's when you had, you paid. I got a season of not having, we got you, not a problem. But now you got BC, you got money coming in, but you ain't never put. All right. Okay, you're gonna sit here and watch me consume. I am at the I got to do the skate. Let skate happen, then we're gonna come in. It's 7:25. I am at the menu. I'm in the right place. Vegan Meat Eats. What's the option? You wanna look at me. You wanna make pastelitos? You wanna make veganix? I can say veganix like it's a thing. Ooh, sculpture. And I'll be back on my smoothie game probably end of this week. Unique one surprise. You got school today?
12:45, but I gotta make a run.
I know I got an appointment at 11, and I gotta go downtown and get my new platinum no hassle benefit card. Surprise me. Give me here I go. 2 surprise dishes. No avocado. I can't stand avocado. Don't avocado. Our friendship will be.
Our friendship is on the line.
I'm about to. I'm gonna text you. I eat everything except avocado and shredded coconut. Carmen, y'all this morning putting in orders. We'll talk about it because I'm gonna have a. I think we'll do a 15-minute Munchies Monday.
What? Avocado is so delicious. It tastes like dirt. I'm sorry.
No, so avocado for me, you got avocado for me tastes like what I burp when I get sick. It does. It does. I never forget.
She said, "Say less."
I got you. All right, yeah. I'll give you 2. Let me know what that is, and I'll take care of that and pick up time or whatever. But like, I never forget.
It does to me. It tastes like dirt.
I remember going to some Mexican restaurant with the church, and I went in there and I was like, "Oh, we good. Thank you guys." Frank, what's wrong? I'm not eating. Whole appetite dismissed, and I haven't been the same ever since. I can smell avocado walking. It
smells like tasteless dirt. It tastes like tasteless dirt to me. Like, I'm sorry. They be lying when they said, you can't taste it. It's a lie.
It just gives me, you know how the body has like oils and the blend of it is just not for everybody. That's what avocado is to me. Like when it hits my palate, it is just a dismissal of appetite. I should probably give you some avocado then so I can lose some weight and just call it fake fasting. A teaspoon of avocado a day take your whole appetite away.
Don't even say this busting with your
5716, your boy Big Frank, like the Big Frank in the morning. It's going down this morning. Listen, I just put ordering with Vegan Eats, okay? I'm hungry. My sister's hungry too, so we got 2 surprise dishes coming. Hopefully she's around to get it. That's gonna be part 2 of the question.
You said you gotta go downtown, right?
I gotta go downtown and get my new platinum.
Buffalo?
No hassle downtown Air Falls. Yeah. That reminds me to ask you the question. Are you from here? Yeah, no. You're not from this set location. You're from the below. You're from New York.
No love, Nah, we'll talk about that.
All right. See what happens. Facts. But yeah, but you need to do your due diligence. I'm down for looking at my water on already, or is a hair growing in my face? So yeah. So local news, real quick. We got a Lockport man accused of drinking with 2 kids in the car.
A woman.
Lockport. Nope, he's put one man.
So my bad, y'all. It's a Lockport woman. She was pulled over driving drunk with a 6 and 8-year-old in the car. Of course, she got charges. Kids are, being held in the facility now. Get your life.
Yeah.
Is that daggone alcohol to go? That's
yeah. It's and this is something, and I'll say this, and you may not like me. In the black, I don't know, I wasn't in the black community, but I see it because that's where I live at. We do that a lot. Drinking and driving is so buzz and drinking, whatever you want to call it. It's so consistent. It's dangerous.
Yeah.
Even to those like, hey, spades, dominoes, whatever. The amount of driving away from those things is like that. One time, my grandmother was so intoxicated that they made her walk home. That's not how the story goes. She ended up walking home because they wouldn't let her drive, but she wanted to drive. And I walked in. And I came outside one day. I was like, my grandmother walking down the street? Yeah. And I called my dad the other day. Was my grandmother walking? Oh, she wanted to walk because we was drunk and everything. I said, oh, here y'all go. It's the Hennessy.
But I think they said for every 1 beer, you have to wait like 2 hours or something like that. So you have 4 beers, you at your set location for 8 hours. That's where it's not, that's because your blood alcohol level. Yeah, I think it's like 1 beer is like every 2 hours or something like that. So.
And then it's like weight size and body. It's And you know what's killing me? This is mad random. This is mad crazy. Diabetics who drink alcohol because it's very high in sugar.
Yeah, alcohol switches right to sugar.
Right, and it's like, dang, we can play with death quite frequently.
Listen, like I tell people like diabetics, if you out here drinking, you might go eat a cheesecake. Like, I mean, because the amount of sugar how it translates into sugar when you're a diabetic is basically like taking a bag of sugar and just eating it. So
yeah, I know somebody who was out here doing little Jello shots, having a good time, and went to a diabetic coma.
Yeah, that's the same thing with bread. So if you're a diabetic, you don't need to be eating bread either, because it goes right into sugar. Yep.
I was gonna go. I was just diabetic.
I was like,
no. I was like, just imagine, that's just crazy. Other news, the 50,000 Powerball tickets sold in Niagara Falls. So wherever you are, do yourself.
We need an investment.
In Niagara Falls, police department makes an arrest after the shooting of a teen in City Market. They made the arrest, but they also released the person, so that's like
he got a bail.
Yeah, so
he bailed out.
Yeah, so
yeah,
that's a story all by itself. I'm not gonna get into that. I only that message today. But listen, that's the local news. When we get back, y'all, we're gonna get back into our final thought. It's a good day today, y'all. This will be amazing. Good content, good conversation. My uncle Jay Sheree in the building. Make sure you get prepared for Let's Be Lady Conference happening tonight at 7 p.m. 4600 Union Road, Cheektowaga, New York, with Bishop Mose and Melanie Styles. Be a part of that. They also have a purification course on the 25th, which is the Saturday. That's clearly not the 25th.
No.
Clearly it's the 23rd.
It's the 23rd, but it's $25.
But it's $25.
Hashtag Lady Bambi 7 if you are interested.
Gotcha. Listen, it's going down this morning right on 5016 Big Frank in the morning.
Oh. Yeah. Well, if I can't get it today, just don't eat it. Never mind. Never mind. I would say just save it for me tomorrow.
Save it for you tomorrow.
It's not gonna make it.
It may not, because I think today I'm gonna program the station before I leave.
I know my brother.
And then I'm gonna go get my hair cut or try to pick it up downtown. If I can call downtown first, I ain't gotta walk downtown. But I want to do Munchie Mondays. Everybody does Feed Me Fridays all the time.
Yeah.
But Munchie Mondays where we get somebody's that Monday that they can cook or prepare something light, and that means they're advertising for their business, and we charge them accordingly. We gotta figure that out.
We still have to do. I'm still trying to locate the Little Debbie ice creams because we were planning on doing that.
Yeah.
Still trying to locate them. Kev's got 2 flavors. Every time I go to Walmart, I haven't seen them. So, and then we still got to do Best Soul Food in Buffalo. So, or Best Soul Food period. Because you said there's some soul food places here that's bad. Yeah.
What I'm looking for? What's the number? Pardon me, guys. I'm on my phone. I look like somebody, uncle. I look like somebody, uncle.
What's good, Tyshawn?
Ty, what it is? What's up?
Dr. Wilson?
Greetings, my guy. Don't you cry. Bye-bye.
Why you gotta be so toxic?
No, facts. Always.
That, you know that's my theme song. I love that song so much. Miss you, sir. See you out here doing your thingy thing.
Think. Fact, I'm gonna have y'all come perform too on the stage on a Friday when you present.
Yeah.
Just because I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna execute that and keep that spot full.
Be ye ready for what we call you.
I am looking for a number, but I am learning that I am becoming
So what did they find a person that left that box of weed on the Lewiston Bridge? Did they find its owner? Or was it like
No. They found that in somebody's car.
oh.
But it was a truck labeled foam and scrap.
Okay.
And they were curious about it. They pulled it over. In the K9 unit, they had a K9 dog run through there, and it was like on these boxes real heavy. So you check the boxes, and it was like 100 pounds of weed. So in like Ziploc bags.
Wow.
So yeah.
That's crazy. Can't even drive a van anymore before I be looking suspicious. Styrofoam. That look real suspicious. Let's pull this over. But can they get away with it because they didn't have a search warrant?
Yes. Yeah. It's the border. Yeah.
Oh, it was right at the border.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Lewiston border into Canada.
I thought it was just like they was just on the bridge and it was like that look nasty.
No. That was the border. They can pull over any. I got put over in Canada one time. But I did a few times actually. One time I got put over because I drove and I was gonna go to Toronto and I couldn't find my ID. So I got to the joint. I found my ID. Are you serious? All right, cool. So then I had to go sit on the side. I was in that room for 4 hours all night. So wait, but when I was younger, I went and they took the guy chiropractor looking for the weed that he had in his pocket.
Ooh.
And a knife. I said, God. So we in a little holding area.
Yeah.
And he go. I said,
There's cameras in here.
So they didn't catch us though. We put the car back together and let us go. Because whatever they were looking for, it was on him. It wasn't in the car. I said, man.
I remember I went to
a mansion party.
We went to Clifton Hills because the person I was friends with, I'm not friends with him no more, but the person I was friends with at the time wanted to go and get some Cuban cigars for their brother-in-law. And her birthday, and I used to yell at her about this all the time, her birthday on her license didn't match the birthday on her passport. And so when it was like, your birthday is not the same, pulled us over I was like, oh, we going to jail. Because Cubans are illegal in the United States. I was like, oh, we going to jail for real. I'm going to have to call and be like, because you know, in Canada, you don't get seen until the Queen is there. It's a dub. Would have still been in jail.
Yeah.
I don't know how they did not find the 2 cigars under that floor mat. But we was there for hours, and I was like, we going to jail. Like, as soon as he came in, he had his head down. I was like, Jesus, it's a dub. I'm going to call my father, tell him I'm in Canadian jail. And he was like, okay, ma'am, you need to get that fixed on your license. You're free to go. I never was looking for a church to go to so much in my life because we would have been in jail trying to smuggle Cuban cigars into the country.
Yeah, I was over there. I used to go get all the time. Kind of went to the mansion party, which is these girls' houses. We didn't know how we were gonna get back to Niagara Falls. Like, I had no idea. And so y'all had a quick phone call. We're back with our final thought. What facts? I can say so still sometimes. Like, damn, you didn't frozen? Pearl, white, and what? Rose gold to that pink and rose gold?
It's pink and gold and rose gold. I probably don't have any rose.
I'll be in white.
I'm gonna be, since we can't wear jeans. Unfortunately, I'm so upset. Because I was like, well, I'll wear some cute jeans with it. No jeans. Yeah. I was hurt a little. I'm not gonna lie.
So good.
I was like, okay, well, you can't stop my Chuck game. I'm still being Chuck. But yeah, it was like, no jeans.
That's great. You can do a good jean with a good.
Listen, because I had a cute top for them jeans. Nope. No jeans. I was like, all right, y'all. I'm going to be obedient.
Yeah. Y'all look at the sign. You know what I'm learning? You don't know how to scan the barcode.
We got to put directions up there.
Yeah, they don't know how to do it.
That's really sad.
I'll answer this one. We don't break here. First, 716, your boy, Big Frank. You like it, the Big Frank in the morning. What's up? I pray all is well with you. Well is all. It's going down today, y'all. It's really amazing. It's really awesome. Probably background noise sound real melodic. Real. Listen, it's been good today. It's another full day for us. Thursday. Doing too much on the radio. Listen, we have a Let's Be Lady conference happening tonight, 4600 Union Road, Chitawanga, New York. Starts at 7 p.m. nightly. Bishop Moses and Melody Styles. It's going to be amazing. It's free, no cost. Pull up, come be a part. Also, don't forget about the grand opening taking place tomorrow at the Game Store on Pine Avenue. The Smith sisters, Sheree and Shayna Smith, Their great opening. Also, the Bevins, Ernie Bevins, his wife, is opening up her barbecue spot as well on the corner of Hyde Park and North. Check those out. But Jay Sheree, give us your final thought for the people today.
I guess my final thought is don't succumb to people's norms of what they feel something is. Understand that you are meant to be uniquely you, and there's no room for counterfeits. So if society is telling you that you need to, be a certain way or whatever, don't go by what society is saying, but be your own unique self because we need you.
Facts.
Yeah.
Today, I don't think I have a nursery rhyme, but I will say, drip, drop, drip, drippity, drop. Okay. In other words, let things fall where they lay. Don't fight as much. Don't try to resist. Trust God. Let it be. All right. I know that it gets hard. It gets challenging. You want to do it yourself. You want to come in and be macho. You want to flip the game around. But sometimes, just let certain things reveal themselves. Let certain things hit where they hit. Let it lay where it lay for all the truth to come out. And then let God show you what to do and let him guide you. That's all I got for y'all today. Listen,
all right.
It's going down this morning. It's Big Frank in the morning. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll have with us Nino Brown, an artist here out of Niagara Falls, New York. And I'm going to have additional guests. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to invite them to see what they say. But it's going down. Big Frank in the morning right here on fire. 716. Let's get it. Let's go.
Did they answer?
Yeah, I'm going to go back this one.